Tonight, the Ghost Searchers Ireland team have came down to probably one of the furthest locations that we've ever travelled in Ireland. We've been to England, we've been to America. For us to travel to Cork, which is probably down one of the southern tips of Ireland, and tonight we're joined with young Matthew here. Matthew, pleased to meet you. Alright. And Matthew, I have to say, you are probably the youngest lead investigator. She's doing the camera work, and you seen it yourself. The camera has just knocked off. We haven't even started the investigation yet. So maybe we're in for a good night. So,
well, the fort originally dates back to 845 when we had the Vikings there. Now that would have been farther down underneath the walls.
Yeah, 845. So it's over 1,000 years old.
Yeah, that's when it originally dates back
Wow.
to. It was built back in 1601, the structure that we see today, and then it was destroyed by the citizens of Cork in 1603. Found that it would be used against them.
So the people that actually lived here thought they were threatened by this castle?
They were found that it would be used against them by the English.
Right.
This, the fort's name, Elizabeth, is obviously named after Queen Elizabeth I.
Queen Elizabeth, yeah.
So then again it was rebuilt by Cromwell, his troops, in 1625. And that's the layout we see today. And we have the guard stations, which were built in 1920, and we used up until 2030.
Again, second time I've had to do a take, the camera has actually switched off now. That very rarely ever does that.
It stopped recording, it didn't switch off, stop recording.
Stop recording.
At the standby again.
Has it ever done that before?
No, I've never seen it doing that before.
I think we're in for a good night. But but back to, so we've done the history, so you've actually, how many times have you investigated
We've
this place?
investigated it twice on site, and then one night we had a lock-off investigation where we just left equipment, didn't we?
And did anything happen when you had locked it off?
We had some fascinating stuff. It all kind of, I said it from 5 o'clock, and from about 1:30 to 6 in the morning, we had the sounds of doors being banging, we had footsteps, we had a voice in the distance, and it was just, we had the building completely locked off.
So the footsteps was actually, you think, was in the room itself?
Oh, it was definitely in
definitely.
the
And there was definitely nobody in the
corridor.
castle when you had locked?
No, we had motion cameras on the door, locked up. You can hear on the audio who comes in.
It's crazy. So, in your point of view, and of course, Cork Supernatural Society, would you guys say that this castle is haunted?
Yeah, we certainly think there's definitely something. Yeah, and we're fairly confident of an intelligence haunting, maybe.
Okay, well there you go, folks. Fascinating, the fact that the camera has knocked off twice, and also you said you believe it's to be haunted. So hopefully we're in for a really, really good night. If anything, by what the people say that we were talking to outside today, this castle is very, very haunted.
Did you say something?
No, it was somebody outside, I think.
No, right behind us. Someone's like, shh. Did you not hear that?
I thought it was somebody right behind us.
I really did hear something behind us. I thought you said
But I'm
something.
not looking, they're over there.
Yeah. No, there's nobody here. Well, I'm not going up the stairs not yet anyway. To have a few more people with me. No, there's something not too good about there. Did you say something?
Kim, what's your opinion on this? Oh, you won't believe this. You won't believe this. It's just came up. Sorry, the viewfinder has just messed up there, and just when I went to show you, it knocked back to normal. I have no idea what's going on. But in your opinion of this castle, fantastic location, 40-foot high walls, and then of course you could be concentrating on the stone brick theory as well, where a lot of the residual energy is embedded in the fabric of the bricks. But you've been here how many times?
Just once before.
And did you find anything?
Yes, in the conference room upstairs. I was sitting on my own. The rest of the team had gone up, they were exploring the attic. And I was chatting away and saying, I had the dictaphone running, saying, you know, if there's anyone here, feel free to come and have a chat with me, sit down with me. When I played it back, there was somebody there the whole time answering me. I was getting answers to everything. So it was brilliant.
On your voice recorder?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was good.
So it's an intelligent haunt then?
It seems to be, yeah. It started when it got really active when we found an old Irish pound note, and it was attached to a piece of paper that was saying it was to pay a fine. And Jackie said, sure, we'll take it away with us, we'll take it down to the bomb shelter when we go. And as soon as we said take it away, all the EMF meters went off straight away.
That's cool.
All over the room. So
Okay.
it seems to be intelligent. I don't know.
So in your opinion, this place is haunted?
Yeah, I'd say there's
Possibility.
something. There's definitely some energy around here.
What do you think?
Thanks for letting us come into your house. I hope you don't mind us being here.
Is that you?
No, it came from that
I
side.
came from here.
Came from over there.
Came from here. Now, I never moved.
There's
I
nothing
didn't.
in here that I'm not.
It sounded like the timber, like you were leaning against something.
I'm leaned up against, but I've like
Yeah,
leaned
that's,
up.
that kind of a noise.
It's like something's leaned up beside me.
Yeah.
Right. Now wait, I'll move.
Funny always.
Right, you listen. Did your camera turn off? Sound like it turned off. Or the stop recording?
Yeah.
Yes, that's happened over there. Has that stopped recording?
That's the same, that was a different camera too. wasn't it?
Yes, a different camera.
Mine is switched off, completely switched off.
Brilliant.
Plus, now I'm moving about, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't moving
Well, no,
about before.
you know that kind of like someone leaned into
Yes,
it.
leaned right
yeah.
into it. And it was here.
It
It was actually here.
In that corner.
It was here. Thank you for that. We asked you to let us hear, make yourself known. Thank you for that. We are so glad for you for doing that for us. Thank you so much. Did you stop the camera, Agnes' camera, from recording? Do you not like us to record you?
That was me. I kicked something.
Is that okay? We appreciated what you did for us there. Thank you so much. Are you walking around the room? We appreciate everything you're doing. You're trying to communicate with us. Thank you so much.
That was you? Could you do it one more time, just as loud as you can?
Come on.
Thank you
Come
very
on.
much.
Is there anybody out there? I'm going to have to go and see, is there anybody out there?
Just check that. Thank you.
You
That was
were
you.
back next door, were you?
Thank you very much.
There's another set of rooms.
There is another room.
I actually thought somebody was out there
No,
rapping.
there's.
No, we're like as I said, there's another room, and then the wall.
Yes.
On the next house.
Now, it was a definite tap
Oh,
tap.
that was two taps. Yeah.
That was brilliant. Well done, Paul. You're getting plenty of activity. Keep going, please. Has that been off again? That stopped recording, did it? Is this,
It's unbelievable.
does that never do
Did
that?
it completely power down, or did it just stop recording?
Down.
We're picking something up on this top floor, is it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Do you want me to go first, or?
I just don't know. Did you hear that?
I heard that.
Yeah.
That's hard. Right, just nobody move a wee
That's
second.
above us.
That was a bang. Just make sure. Who's next door? What is these houses numbered or anything? No. Guys, who's in the middle house? Did somebody make a big bang there about 30 seconds ago? No?
No, it was right above us, guys.
No. It's just confirmed. No, it wasn't them. They're closing
sorry.
the door next door. See, can we hear it?
No, that was directly
Did they?
above us.
That was upstairs.
No.
No. Negative. No, that was definitely in the building. We've got that on camera. So this would be classed as the third house, Matthew, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You alright, Leslie?
Oh. That was me.
Oh!
No.
Guys, this is no bullshit. I heard a voice says either go or it's cold. Now, if I heard that, hopefully I've caught that on camera.
It's not. I don't feel. Well, there you go. Hello.
My night vision camera's playing up. It's going.
There's the K2 meter. Oh, sorry.
You see this device on the floor? That's a magnet, okay? What I would like you to do is to walk away into the hallway. Can you do that for me, please? And it will stop these lights from flashing. Move away. Move away now. Go out of this room and go into the other room. That's good. Walk away. See that? Thank you.
Are you happy to have us here?
Getting that? Hello, good evening. My name is Gary. We've come a long way this evening to try to communicate with the spirits within this beautiful castle. Could I ask you to please come forward? I'm holding a device in my hand. And if you can please ask you to speak into that device, we can hear your voice. So the question I would like to ask is, what is your name? I would like to ask is, what is your name?
Do you hear it?
Do you hear that? There's something there.
Very, very quiet.
You think it says Graham? Graham.
Yeah.
Graham. Does that sound familiar? A name of Graham connected
We
to this
have
phone?
there's a Graham Keegan. He worked there in the 40s.
Great.
Did he?
Yeah, so he got that information. One of our former members, his mother, used to, her husband, grandfather, oh, I'm getting that. But she used to come here a lot Irish, knew all the gods. And that's one of the names that he sent us.
Graham
Keegan.
Wow, this is a big house, isn't it? So have you ever been in here before then, Matthew?
Yeah, this is where we recorded most of the audio, the banging doors.
The banging doors and
Yeah,
everything?
from this hallway, there's another door, and it connects to the rest of the building there.
Mm-hmm.
And we had audio in between the two doors,
Yep.
and we were recording banging doors. We got footsteps.
So this was the room actually
Yeah.
here? Okay. Let's work for that then. Yeah, okay, Karen, our equipment's playing up here. I can't get the night vision camera to work on this. It's never done before.
You want that?
And the fact that Agnes, your camera's playing up as well?
My Walkman's went dead and this is
That's
clutched.
weird. The Geiger counters are all over the place.
There's the door.
Are you trying to come in? Are you curious to come into this room? Was that you touching the door? We know it takes a lot of energy for you to do that. Why don't you come into the room? Come on, let us hear you tap the door. Make it louder. Or move the door. If you could do that, that would be fantastic. Come on, open the door. So what I'm going to do now is an experiment. I'm going to lead this voice recorder over to this door and I'm going to ask the spirit to talk into it away from the group to see do we get any type of intelligent response. Okay? So you're recording, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, I'm going to walk towards the door. And when you hear a wee beep,
Did anybody do sigh there? Like,
No.
just got it.
yeah,
When you says I'm going to walk to the door, all I heard was, do you know what it's like? Was whenever she spoke, it was like a tot. And you went, I'm going to walk to the door. It's like nearly like, I can't be bothered with this.
Maybe they're
That's what
trying
it
to
feels
try to
like.
bring them. Yeah. It's like this is the third time people do it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, here we go again.
well, they're going to have to communicate because we're
Yeah.
not leaving until they communicate.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is an experiment and you guys can witness this. I'm going to, that's the temp pot out in the hall. Something's affecting.
Oh, you're cool.
Something's affecting it. There's a drop of temperature.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you don't want to communicate to the circle, you can communicate through this device away from the circle. So if you want to tell us anything at all, when you hear the beep, when I walk away, I want you to talk into this recorder, okay? So you're going to hear a beep and I'm going to walk away, and that's going to be your chance to tell us what you want to tell us. So when I count to 3, speak into that voice recorder. 1, 2, 3.
Just walk away.
Oh my god!
That's amazing.
I thought you said wasn't it supposed to record after you said 1, 2, 3? I didn't hear that part yet.
No, because it didn't get to that.
Didn't get that
Is this
far,
when we were all sitting here then?
Yeah.
Oh, before you went to the door.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Do you hear the
I heard it so clearly. It was actually like
If
one
you
of us saying it.
Play it again.
Play it
That's
again.
mental.
True.
Wow.
Until
Play it
you
again.
say-
I want to
until
hear
you
this
say
again.
1, 2, 3.
My
Play it all again.
god.
This is so good.
You're pissed off. Oh, sorry.
There we go. Just walk away.
Remember before I said
What
it,
is it?
the motions or the
thing you
temperature
talk-
pod was going off. So whatever it was walking into the room to communicate. That is, what's that?
You play it again.
Yeah, you got
It's
it.
definitely not you.
And when did this
No,
happen?
you can hear
Just
my
when
voice.
you did it?
My voice is so
Just
distinct.
when he just said he was going to put the thing over.
Right.
Now listen, I'll turn it up a wee bit.
Yeah, sorry.
Here we go.
Oh, I heard it the first time.
That is a man's whisper.
It's so
and
distinct,
that's-
I just
That
can't
wasn't
believe
you.
it.
No, it wasn't.
Say walk away.
Walk away.
Oh, it's
None of us
sound
were
is-
speaking because we were watching.
That's when you were just walking over to put it. Like that's
So that's when you got up and said you said you're going. Yeah. Well,
Ghost is allergic. It's
That
gone down.
is a class A. That's what this is all about. Now we've come a long way to come down here this evening, but that for me is
Maybe
pretty
it was a
amazing.
touch as well. That was,
Pretty
oh,
amazing.
here we go again.
It feels like that was the top, it was the sigh, it was
Here we
like,
go.
let's go
Yeah.
walk away. Yeah, but that was it
Yeah,
all.
leave me alone. Like.
Yeah.
That is intelligent hunt.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Are you all witnessed that?
Yeah.
I made it, that's jumped.
37.
From 10 to
Jumped
up to
37.
And then
37.
down to 16.
When I played Let's Walk
that went
Away.
up to 37. And
Yeah.
I've got that on the
37.
recording.
You get it, yeah?
Yeah.
That's just
We'll-
crazy.
We'll leave you be.
It's a whisper. It's a whisper. You were
High
saying.
five. High five.
Oh,
High
that's-
five. High five. That's unbelievable.
There's a.
Oh, 20,
Oh,
went
good
from
on.
10 to 25 there.
Okay. Let's document that. So
29.
it jumped up when you heard
From
the
10.
temp pod.
Hello again, my name's Harry. Anne and myself have come a long way tonight to meet you. And since we've been in Cork, we've met really lovely people, very hospitable people, very friendly. Could you come forward and introduce yourself? Because if you're a lady or gentleman from Cork, then you wouldn't not introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, Philip. We'll close this door over then, and that gets much contamination. I've just closed over a wee bit.
The houses are a lot bigger than they actually look from outside.
They are. Yep. We'll close this door over then, and that gets much contamination.
I had a camera there, and it was a bad camera I had before. It was a tape camera, but I still don't know what to think of lights or orbs or whatever, you know. But we just had them at the start, all around Jackie, nowhere else. And then the camera ran for 3 hours, and there was another one, you know.
Oh really?
All in that room.
No, that's true. And nobody was moving about. Everybody was
there
standing
was
still.
actually nobody. Oh, they were sitting down.
Oh, so
Sitting
nobody was
down. I
moving to
just set
kick
the
off
camera
any
up.
dust or anything. No.
I set the camera up on top of a heater that was in there, and just set it up, and we're sitting down, and we just seen up around our legs.
Oh.
The quality, I don't use that camera anymore. The quality was bad, you know, it wasn't digital. But it's all in that
okay.
room. That room was,
Yeah.
and we were getting responses on the K2
Yeah.
to the pound.
Yeah.
Can we take the pound? We take the pound.
Oh,
the
I
K2 was like no,
see.
because we were leaving the room the first time, and we had the K2s here.
You should have
It doesn't
done
matter.
that.
We're going changing batteries or doing
Yeah.
something. Next minute, the K2 just lit up.
Really?
We just thought it was us, you know, but when we
Yeah.
came back in later on, there's 3 K2s in a kind of a triangle, if you like.
Mhm.
Just was one over there, all K2 meters are going. Last year, we found your pound inside in the crawl space. Can you remember?
Somebody's stomach.
Not mine.
Not mine.
Not guilty on this occasion.
That's definitely not me. And there was a knock.
It came from over on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it.
Something happens and then it goes quiet. You know, and you can nearly feel when there's nothing there, or that it's finished. You know, that kind of you
yeah,
know.
it goes really
like
quiet.
discharge of
Yeah,
energy,
it does. It goes flat.
Or often we find now, instead of ever just talking here now about this,
Yeah.
whatever, that's when something happens.
Yeah.
It's like fishing.
Yeah.
It's an awful lot of fishing.
Mhm.
It's when you're not, it's when you decide to make a cup
Yeah.
of tea or do something like that.
That's when you catch a
That's
fish.
when the fish go.
We've
it's
always
going
said that, see when we're having a chat, a wee bit of a laugh,
Yeah.
and sort of ignore them, that's when they make
Yeah,
the
well,
but they're
remember me,
gathering,
remember
that's
me.
the
Yeah,
energy.
yeah.
But that's when they're getting the energy from you. They're
Is it?
Yeah.
What's
We
that?
talked to KJ's.
Oh, did it?
Did it?
See, that's us talking about it
See,
now.
and that's the exactly
gathering
when the last
energy.
time we were ready to leave the room, and the K2 went off.
I know we're guests in your house, albeit uninvited guests. But to make us feel at home, could you come and introduce yourself? Could you make a noise somewhere to show us that we're not just talking to an empty house?
That was me.
Could you make a noise in one of the rooms upstairs, please?
My name is Leslie. Graham, are you here? Is that you, Graham? Can you say hi? Can you say your name? Nigel?
Nigel? How many people is in this room?
Can you hold my hand? Hold that.
Holding back. Something holding me back. That's what you said.
No, it seems I feel cold. Can you come closer? I think you holding my hand. Are you holding my hand?
To prove to everybody at home that the voices that come through this isn't broken radio. When I count to 3, say a bad word. 1, 2.
You want another? Is that fuck off? You want another?
I want another.
Fuck off.
Yeah, and then you want another?
I want another.
Just before I can say 3, fuck off. No, I won't. Back off. Shut up.
Woo! Shut up!
Shut up.
Hear that? Shut up.
Yeah.
Can anybody here speak Gaelic?
Yeah.
You can? Yeah. Right, try something. Ask it to speak in Gaelic.
Jesus, really?
Maybe ask her what age she is in Gaelic.
Kane each too? Day.
What?
Day. Did you hear day?
What does that
Day
mean?
is 10.
What does that mean?
Day is 10.
Oh, that is 10 years.
Oh, well.
She's responding to Gaelic.
Yeah.
Carabas too? Donegal. Did you hear that?
What does that mean? What did you
Carabas
ask?
is where are you from?
Seriously?
I see.
That was clear. It did say Donegal.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Donegal.
Donegal. That's cool.
I'm going to go down to Splendor.
You just asked her if you met somebody who could speak Irish.
Yeah, I said, am I allowed to speak Irish to you?
And what did it say?
Sha is
What does that mean?
Sha is yeah. I wish my Irish was better.
That's crazy. It's coming back in Gaelic. That's mad.
Can you get a beanie? I tossed the show man. Shocked. 7.
7? Again, 7? Why does it keep saying 7? It's 5.
Yeah.
Donegal in Irish.
The Donegal Irish, because there's different types of Irish. Like we'd speak Munster Irish down here. Like you learn it in school, but it's different. It's different. I'm coming. It's different dialect. So it's Donegal Irish. If she said she's from Donegal, if you got somebody to speak in Donegal Irish to her, that's what you need to do.
It's alright. So, you've never seen that before. What's your opinion on that? It's pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was definitely Irish.
Did you live here? Maybe you died here too, did you? We need you to tell us, you know. Can you make a big noise in this house for us?
Did anybody hear that?
I did, yeah.
Two taps.
Did Do it again for us. That was good.
Thank you if that was you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll try a wee EVP burst here and see if we get anything. We'll have to get one better than Gary's. Right, would anybody want to start?
Okay. If there's anyone here in the room with us, can you speak into the wee red light and let us know your name?
Who's whispering?
Yeah, again.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, as you chat, yeah.
There's what's going on.
Oh, love it.
Back and start it again.
Hold on now. None of us was talking.
No.
We were all quiet when you were calling out. That's somebody
Two voices.
talking.
Two voices.
That's a conversation.
Is it the cow?
Going into the old air raid shelter, it was built during World War II. There's claims of voices being heard in here. We haven't found it to be particularly great in the past, but when you're here we might as well give it a go.
When you say voices, is that voices captured on
Disembodied
recording?
voices.
Disembodied voices?
I'm going to try an experiment here we've never done before. It's believed that, I'll just wait till they walk away. It's believed that spirits can communicate through any type of electronic device. So we're going to ask a spirit to communicate through this old style telephone, which was used during the World War I. And I'm going to ask it to speak into this voice recorder, just to see if we can get some type of EVP coming through this into that, witnessed by two other people. That will be pretty amazing. I'm sure you agree with that. Yeah. Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to ask a spirit to communicate through this telephone. I'm calling out for the spirits of the soldiers that worked here during World War I. You've probably done a lot of secret communication through this telephone. Couldn't distinguish the code or the frequency that you were using. So I'm going to ask if there's any old soldiers to communicate through this telephone and to speak into this device. I'm going to press record. You're going to hear a beep, and that's going to be your chance. Can you get that? The K2's going off. That's going to be your chance to tell us your story. Okay? You ready? Here we go. What was that? Was that you whispering?
Yeah. Did that not record anything?
And then I hear somebody say, was that me saying? What was that? Listen. What was that? Did you hear that?
One last time.
But why is it not recorded everything you said?
After I finished talking,
Oh, was
I
that your
held
end?
it. I held it up to the. I held it up to
That's
the.
right, you did.
This.
You did. Well, no, we didn't say anything, definitely not, and I've got that recorded. No, not one of us spoke. There's the K2 meter going off again.
Listen again. What do you hear, guys? Now you see me putting this up to the phone, but I can hear. Well, you tell me what you hear. Listen.
What was that? Yes, I
What
hear it
was
now.
that? That's me holding that up to the telephone. It's going off. It's going nuts.
I think we're in for a good night.
Would you guys say that this castle is haunted?
Yeah, we certainly think there's definitely something.
Did you say something?
No.
Oh, you don't mind us being here?
Is that you?
No.
Are you walking around the room?
Could you do it one more time, just as loud as you can?
Come on. What's happened off again? Is this... It's unbelievable.
I just don't know. Did you hear that?
I heard that. You alright, Leslie?
Oh. That was me.
Oh!
No.
Guys, this is no bullshitting. I heard a voice says either go or it's cold.
It's not. I don't feel.
Go out of this room and go into the other room. That's good. Walk away. See that? Thank you.
Are you happy to have us here?
I would like to ask is, what is your name?
Graham. Does that sound familiar? Name of Graham connected
We
this
have
phone?
Graham Keegan. He worked there in the 40s.
Graham.
Did I?
Yeah, so he got that information.
Experiment. I'm going to lead this voice recorder over to this door and I'm going to ask a spirit to talk into it away from the group.
Okay, I'm going to walk towards the door. And when you hear wee beep,
Did anybody do sigh there? Like,
No.
just got it.
and you guys can witness this. I'm going to... That's the temp pot out in the hall.
I heard that.
Oh my god!
That's amazing.
It's gone
That
down.
is a class A. That's what this is all about.
Or maybe that's jumped.
37.
Down to
Ten,
10.
jumped
up to
And then down
37
to 16.
when I played Let's Walk
That went
Away.
up. There's a...
Oh, 20,
Big
it went
walk
from
around.
10 to 25 there.
Could you come forward and introduce yourself? Because if you're a lady or gentleman from Cork, then you wouldn't not introduce yourself.
We'll close this door over then when that gets much contamination. I've just closed over a wee bit.
The houses are a lot bigger than they actually look from outside.
They are.
Can you remember?
Could you make a noise in one of the rooms upstairs, please?
Can you say your name? Nigel?
How many people is in this room?
Can you hold my hand? Hold that.
No, I won't. Back off.
Oh, shut up!
Carabaston.
Donegal. Did you hear that?
That was clear. It did say Donegal.
It's different dialect. It's Donegal Irish. If she said she's from Donegal, if you got somebody to speak in Donegal Irish to her, that's what you need to do. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That was definitely Irish.
Can you make a big noise in this house for us?
Did anybody hear that?
What was that?
I did, yeah.
Two taps.
Yeah.
I can start it again.
Hold on now. None of us was talking. That's somebody
Two voices.
talking.
Two voices.
That's a conversation.
Is it the cow?
So we're going to ask the spirit to communicate through this old style telephone which was used during the World War I, and I'm going to ask it to speak into this voice recorder. Listen. What was that? Did you hear that?
Yes.
It's me holding that up to the telephone. It's going off. It's going nuts.